In this first video for chapter 13, section 2, which is about data displays, I just want to take a look at dot plots and see what they tell us. And then also we'll take a quick look at box plots. So we've been using Desmos quite a bit. And so let's show you how to make a dot plot on Desmos. So if I push this one to the side, you can see the numbers down here at the bottom. Let me go ahead and copy just the numbers, the 25 to 60. And those are actually in the context of the problem, those represent salaries. In other words, that's how much people are making. And I'm just going to put this on my other screen so I can see it when I switch screens and make it easier for me to copy those into Desmos. So the problem says that there's 12 employees at a small company, and then it's following annual salaries in thousands of dollars. So low person is 25,000, high person is 60,000, and they're anywhere in between. So that's the 12 employees at a small company. Now let's go ahead and take a look at how to put those into Desmos. So I'm going to shove this problem to the side, and I put, well, that didn't work so well. Try that again. If I shove this problem to the side, and then on the other side, I open up, here's Desmos. I'm going to hit Graphing Calculator. So I just open a new tab in Chrome, open Desmos, Graphing Calculator, and then I'm going to add a plus a table. And then I can always shove this to the right so I can see both of those screens at the same time. And now I can enter my data. So I would enter, let me grab my keyboard, it makes it easier to enter things. 25,000, and then 30, and then 35, 35, 35, 40, 40, 40, 45, 45, 50, and 60. And it's not a bad idea to glance through your numbers, make sure you didn't make any mistakes, and then count them. Make sure you didn't forget any. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Got them. So they look right. I think pretty sure I copied them correctly. So that's how you enter the numbers. And then they're asking us to make a box plot or dot plot. So I can go in the cell underneath and I just type the words dot plot and then parentheses x1. And it already made the dot plot. I'll show you where that is in a second. But while I have you, I want to show you, I could have used the keyboard. It's under functions, under distributions, and then it shows these different ones right here. So anyway, where is my dot plot? Well, it's off to the side because the first number started at 25 and it goes on from there. So there's my dot plot, and that's what a dot plot is. Kind of shows you in order what it's going to look like. Shows you a little bit about the distribution. This looks fairly symmetric, but you got this one that's a little far to the right. And that's actually what we're studying today also. We're going to talk about outliers on the next video. So we'll answer the question, is this an outlier, on the next video. But I also wanted to show you box plots and what they can tell you. So a box plot, parentheses, x1, shows you this box plot. Hopefully you studied these in 7th grade, but if you remember, this is the minimum. This first line in the box, maybe I'll turn off the dot plot so it doesn't overshadow it. There. So this first line here, that's the quartile 1. This middle line inside the box is the median. This line on the right side of the box is the quartile 3. And then you have your maximum. Why does this matter? Well, quartile 1 and quartile 3, that's how we find our inner quartile range, which is going to be super useful on the next video. So this one was just about how do you make a dot plot, how do you make a box plot. There's other statistics things you can run with those numbers. You could run the mean of x1, and that would tell you that the average is 40. You can also type median, but personally, I prefer, I'll show you in a second here, there's your median, 40. I prefer stats for the median, S-T-A-T-S, parentheses, x1. And there you see the minimum, quartile 1, median, quartile 3, and the maximum. Of course, I could have run standard deviation, S-T-D-E-V-P, parentheses, x1, and it would tell me the standard deviation is around 8.9, okay? So that's how spread out the numbers are. On average, the numbers are 9 units away from the average. So, all right, so that's a little bit about statistics and using Desmos and how to enter them and create line plots and box plots. Line plot is the same thing as a dot plot, by the way. All right.